Sunrise Mayor Mike Ryan is disappointed that he cannot ban so-called backyard gun ranges without breaking state law. He recently contacted the state attorney general's office about seeking a ban in the city. A reply to his question arrived this week in a two-page letter. The letter refers to previous attorney general opinions, which advised against trying to ban the gun ranges. In response, Ryan told the local Sun-Sentinel newspaper the Florida Attorney General has confirmed cities are powerless to protect residents from firearm target shooting in dense urban residential neighborhoods.
On Saturday, Fort Lauderdale will hold a grand opening at Hardy Park to showcase the park's recent improvements. The opening begins at 10:30 a.m. There's a new restroom building, a covered pavilion, and a multi-purpose athletic field, among other changes. The park's improvements had been linked to the restoration of the historic Southside School nearby, but the park project was split off because of constant red tape the city has had to deal with in completing the lengthy school project. A new $21 million joint campus is nearing completion thanks to a team effort by Broward College and Florida International University. The 89,000 square foot campus site is on Southwest 145th Avenue in Miramar. It's slated to open in August. The four-story facility will include classrooms, science labs, and meeting spaces for both schools. It also will have a shared dining facility. Broward College already has 8 campuses and academic centers, along with internet class offerings. The new campus will focus on global trade and logistics, business, and supply chain management.
A local shopping mall, which opened 31 years ago, has survived the ups and downs afflicting malls over the years. In fact, Aventura Mall is expanding. Construction of a 3-level, 241,000 square foot retail wing and parking garage is expected to begin this year. A key goal is to meet the needs of the mall's fashion-conscious visitors. That's according to Jackie Soffer, the principal of Turnberry Associates. That firm owns and manages Aventura Mall. Soffer remarked that real estate market improvements and tourism growth have greatly boosted the number of affluent Miami shoppers. All countries, including the U.S., must allow full participation for girls and women across the business and social spectrum. That was among the things Hillary Clinton told an audience at the University of Miami last night. The former Secretary of State addressed women's rights and human rights before an estimated crowd of 6,000 in Coral Gables. The former First Lady also praised Arizona Governor Jan Brewer's veto of a bill that would have legally protected businesses which choose not to serve gays and lesbians on religious grounds.
A renewable tax that Palm Beach County voters first approved nearly 30 years ago comes up for another vote in November. Supporters stress that the dedicated tax focuses on helping children. Come November, if the tax renewal fails at the polls, the $92 million it raises each year will disappear. That money covers everything from prenatal care to improving after-school programs. Since 1986, these tax dollars have not been funding a government agency. Instead, the revenue has been going to an independent child advocacy organization known as the Palm Beach County Children's Services Council. The council's future is now in question. That's because some Florida lawmakers object to tax dollars permanently going to independent outfits who lack elected leaders. We have learned that a group founded by President Obama's nominee for Surgeon General played an active role in a Florida firearms issue. In 2011, the activist group Doctors for America launched its Docs vs. Glocks anti-gun campaign. Doctors with the group spearheaded a petition against a Florida law that banned doctors from asking patients about gun ownership. The doctors group then took their petition to Florida legislators and convinced a state representative to introduce a bill to try and repeal the law. The founder of Doctors for America is Dr. Vivek Murthy. Dr. Murthy happens to be the new nominee for U.S. Surgeon General. Senator Rand Paul of Kentucky is asking whether Dr. Murthy will bring a political agenda with him if he's confirmed as Surgeon General.